Lucas, since the publication of the last quarterly bulletin, how has the euro area fared in terms of recovery?
Since the publication of the last quarterly bulletin, the euro area has been recovering slowly but in a steady way. This has been despite a problematic external environment, which has been characterized, for example, by lowering growth prospects for China and tightening monetary policy in the United States. Some elements, however, have been helping growth. These include, for example, low oil prices, an accommodative monetary policy from the European Central Bank, and overall a relatively weak external value of the euro that has helped exports. If we look at the most recent data, which are actually for quarter 3 2015, we have 0.3% growth quarter on quarter, which is broadly in line with the moderate growth we have seen in the 2.5 years before.
And what is the outlook for price inflation across the Eurozone?
Price inflation across the Eurozone has been very moderate, actually very close to zero. The last data are 0.2% year on year. This is, of course, very low and definitely below the target of the European Central Bank, which is 2% from below. There has been a lot of effort by the ECB monetary policy, and this has helped financial conditions and has helped in general the financial markets. What monetary policy has not been able yet to fully deliver is a pass-through on prices. This is due to several factors. There is an element of financial fragmentation, and there is, for example, an element of non-performing loans that need still to be taken back. On top of this, I would also say that there is still the need for the financial sector to consolidate. Thereby, the monetary policy not necessarily is translated one-to-one into additional loans.
In your opinion then, what are the main risks to growth in Europe?
The main risks to growth in Europe are related, in my opinion, to the international environment. There is one element of disappointing external demand. There is one risk related to the fact that the Fed has been tightening monetary policy slightly, and expectations are in the direction of a further tightening, at least at the moment. And there are the worrying prospects for growth in China that could actually lead to lower exports directly and possibly even to a depreciation of the Chinese currency that would not favor euro exports. On the positive side, we have seen in the past, and in particular in December, the Governing Council of the European Central Bank has been very closely monitoring the situation and has been very proactive when necessary. And I would argue that the recent declarations of Mario Draghi go into the same direction. So the Governing Council will be continuing monitoring the situation, and appropriate actions will be taken when they're necessary. And this is a kind of a reassuring thought.